8 post-secondaries are banding together for a national research project to get a more fulsome understanding of student homelessness. Their research found that almost 6% of students had experienced it in some form. Kevin Friese is an assistant dean of students at the University of Alberta and co-lead of the initiative and joins us in studio. So what kind of numbers are we talking about overall?
Well, a 2022 study found that roughly 110,000 students in Canada are anticipated to be homeless, but we expect that number is actually significantly underreported and could be higher than 15 to 20%. Homelessness in this project can take a number of different forms. It can be talking about individuals who are unsheltered, but it certainly goes beyond that to include those who are hiding their homelessness, along with those who are provisionally sheltered, but often in very insecure situations. Could be living on couches with friends, could be living out of the back of their car, could be living in some cases in labs on campus that they're using as a part of their studies.
Plus, I mean, we have a housing crisis in Canada, right? I mean, rents are going up. Edmonton is probably one of the least affected, but our rents have gone up quite a bit over the last little while. When you plan for, say, a budget even, and you think, oh, I'm going to be paying, $1,400 a month, and then all of a sudden it's $1,700 a month, that can have a real effect on you, I think.
Absolutely. And we heard from numerous students, in particular from students from our international student community who were faced with an additional challenge where they may have initially come with enough funding based on estimates and calculators from post-secondary institutions, only to find their own currency devalued over time just economically on the international level. And so while they may have come with enough funding, the value of that may have dropped to a level one. Now, all of a sudden, they're significantly challenged. We heard a lot about domestic abuse as well and unsafe living arrangements at home. And in particular, we found for international students that they were particularly precarious when it came to their situations, along with racialized individuals or LGBTQ two-spirited community. So our study found that over 70% of our participants hid their homelessness from those around them, and almost all of them felt significantly ashamed of their particular situation. In the case of our international students, that even went a step further, just with regards to the stories we heard about the power dynamics at play and concerns about, well, if I disclose my situation, am I going to find myself being sent home or removed from my program, which of course is not the case, but is a concern, obviously. So in the case of our Safe House program at the U of A, we've, through this study, been able to secure additional funding that the university has provided to provide medium-term housing for those who need to be off the street for an extended period of time unexpectedly or because of situations, but also making sure that they're connected to food supports, that they receive some financial support and financial counseling, looking at whether they need career support and from our career center on campus, connecting them to social supports through for their mental health and their social well-being. So rather than just addressing the one matter, trying to do something that's going to help them in the long run.